Hi, welcome back to our Flirt FM home recording guide. In this section, we're going to talk about making an intro and extracting audio from YouTube. So I've got a song open here called Spanish Flea. It's on YouTube. So I just go down to share and I find its URL. And I'm going to copy that. Okay, there's loads of resources online for extracting YouTube MP3s. I like this one, 320YT MP3. So we're just going to paste in here and hit search. It should take it a second to find it. Now, the key detail to understand and remember here is that we want to get the audio at the highest quality. So we're just going to hit the drop down and go to 320 kilobits a second. And that is it right there. And click and convert. It shouldn't take too long to convert it. And once it's done, it'll give us an option to download. So we're going to hit download. And we're going to save this to our drive. And from there, we're going to go back into Audacity. Alternatively, you can use YouTube Studio, which is copyright-free sources. So if you are going to put your audio up online on YouTube and you don't want to get a copyright strike, I'd recommend that. So let's import this song and tidy it up to make it an intro. So back to our project. We're going to go File, Import, Audio, and here it is on our desktop, Spanish Flea. Open it up. And it'll come in on its own track. Oh God, that's really long. So I'm just going to make a little workspace myself by minimizing my two other tracks. Ideally for an intro, nothing longer than 30 seconds. Ideally 15 to 20 seconds is long enough. And you want to talk over it, so it should be instrumental as well. So I'm going to normalize it first by selecting all and normalize. Okay, that looks pretty good. I am on the 30-second mark here, so everything after this I don't really need. So I'm going to select, say from about here. So that's the 21-second mark. I'm going to split it here. So remember, I'll go Edit, Clip Boundaries, and Split, or Control-I for shortcut. Now I'm going to delete this part. Okay, this is going to end very abruptly, so we're going to have to change that. First, I want to slide my tracks across. I'm going to have a little bit of a talk over spot as the song intro ends. So let's slide that across first. And with my slide tool, I just select my entire track and I bring it to there. Okay, I want a crossover point. That sounds great. Now I'm going to move my music as well. And you can see the yellow line. That's my snapping grid. Okay, let's going to zoom in so we can get a little bit more nuance here. Oh, I forgot to put my playhead where I wanted to zoom. So back there with my playhead. And I'm going to zoom in. Okay, so this is really loud if I'm talking over it. And we're both competing for the same volume. So I'm going to slowly, gradually fade out my intro. And the best way to do that is just select the audio you want. And then go to Effect. And look at that, fade out. That's what we want. You also fade in as well if you want to have the same intro at the end, but that's not necessary here. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's give it a proper name. Intro. And color. But first I'm going to save my project before I export in case anything crashes. You don't want to lose any data after all this work. So let's give it a proper name. It could be anything. Intro to audio. That's good. Save. Okay, our project's saved. Now is a good time to export our actual audio. So File, Export. Export as MP3. Remember our naming convention? Sure you do. Year, year, month, month, day, day. And we give it our show name. Remember our highest quality at 320 kilobits and save. Okay, we don't need any metadata. And here it is, it's rendering out. It's taking a little longer this time. The longer your timeline is, the longer the render will take. This is also dependent on how powerful your machine is. Hey, that's great. It's done. So In the next tutorial, we're going to talk about final steps. So that is checking your audio and then how to deliver it to Flirt. See you then.